Get Henderson Location. And I hope you're having a good afternoon wherever you're watching this game, folks. You're watching the first annual Exposure Sports Middle School All-Star Game. And we're excited to bring you to you here on NorCal Sports TV. And I'm Gabe Camarillo bringing this game to you. All three games we will have. This is the first All-Star Game. It is the just simply titled the Central Valley All-Star Game. Then we'll have the girls game. And then after that we will have the Elite game. The Elite All-Stars game is what they have called it here at Hoover High School. That's where we'll have all three games. This one at 4, then the girls game at 5, and then the Elite All-Stars game at 6. But first, we will sing the national anthem here at Hoover High School, home of the Patriots.
Now, just for 1 brief second, we also want to do one more before we start, because we know we do have reflection playing basketball here. Am I correct? So we want to give one more shout out to the daughter Gigi, who, if I believe the first one, would try.
And that right there was a tribute to Kobe Bryant and Gianna Bryant. So it was not the national anthem as we previously thought. It was a tribute to the two of the basketball stars in Los Angeles, really. Kobe Bryant was an established star, future Hall of Famer. Gianna Bryant was a star in the making. A young 13-year-old tragically passed in that helicopter accident on Sunday of this past week, and really it's shaken the sports world since then. So no national anthem. Instead, they had a 24-second tribute, moment of silence to Kobe Bryant, and then they had a 20-second tribute to Gianna Bryant in honor of her number, which was number 2. So really great stuff here to start out with, a tribute to Kobe Bryant, Gianna Bryant, and the 7 others lost in that helicopter crash this past Sunday. Tomorrow it'll be a week from then. So somber notes to start this off with, but Demetrius Porter, who is the organizer of this event, was really close with the Bryant family, and actually his AAU team was supposed to play the Mamba Academy team. The team was on their way to that matchup against Porter's AAU squad until they tragically passed. So Demetrius Porter wanting to honor Kobe Bryant with this moment of silence, and the game goes on still here. Porter wants this All-Star game played. This is the first annual time it's played here at Hoover High School. And it's the middle school all-star game. You got Team Light versus Team Dark. The Team Light wearing the light colored jerseys, Team Dark wearing the dark colored jerseys, of course. Dribbling up the court right now for Team Dark is Michael Espinoza of Kastner. Hands it off to Sajin Sidhu of Computech, and that's how this gets underway. Sidhu inside pass. And the layup's good by Titus of Kastner. So that's how this gets underway. A bucket by Titus Kajabi. And now on the opposite end is Team Light. Dribble around. Nice spin move right there by Danielle Booker Jr. Layup unable to go through. Long down court pass by Espinoza. And a nice save on the opposite end by Zachary Chachan for the lay-in by Titus. Kajabi already with 4 points in this game. And there's the lay-in on the opposite end by Booker Jr., the point guard from Sequoia Middle School. And these schools are come from Fresno and Clovis. As you see a lay-in blow by Michael Espinoza of Castner Middle School. Those are his first points of the game. And the three-point shot, no good. That was by CJ Jones of Scandinavian. On the opposite end, here comes Sindhu. Sindhu with contact. No shot to go, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line, 4-2. And there's the blow by Espinoza of Castner Middle School. Castner Middle School, a feeder school, went to Clovis West High School. And, well, a lot of folks know how great that Clovis West boys basketball team is. Were able to win last night against Central High School and improved to 23-3 on the season. 7-0 in track play. So Clovis West boys basketball enjoying a good year, and as so Castner, the feeder program into that school, a lot of talent as we see both free throws sunk in by Sidhu. Now on the opposite end for Team Light. Pass around the perimeter to Lucas Jones. Decides to hand it off now to Booker Jr. Booker Jr. off balance jumper, no good. Rebound in the paint by the big man. That's Colin David Dodd of Pioneer Middle School. His first points of the game. Three-pointer by Sidhu. No good, just a little short. Long rebound, and Espinoza has it for Team Dark. The names coming from Mr. Demetrius Porter himself. Couldn't think of a better name besides Team Dark and Team Light because it perfectly describes what they're wearing. Inside pass to Espinoza, blocked inside by Dodd. Now on the other end, Team Light coming in. Jones, hand off to Eric Johnson of Tenaya. Fight for the ball. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Team. Last touch by Team Dark. Still Light ball. As a new batch of substitutions come in. Outside pass to Dodd. Dodd to the perimeter for Booker Jr. Booker Jr. Now hands it off to Dodd. Dodd three-point shot. No good. Fight for the rebound, and that goes to Dark jersey number 23, Javon Mateo Braggs of John Muir. Three-point shot now on the other end. That's no good. Attempt by Jonathan Darrington of Ridgeview. Team Dark still maintains possession. And the pass by Darrington was tipped away. On the fast break is Team Light. Team Light pass to the perimeter with Booker Jr. He's had the ball in his hands a lot. Decides to take it to the hoop. Never mind. He decides to pass it outside. Drive inside of the hoop is no good. Attempt made. Attempt made by CJ Jones of Scandinavian. Now on the opposite end of the floor. No good shot by Jose Aguilar. Nice down the court pass into Lucas Jones off the assist from Eric Johnson of Tenaya. Dribbling around. Looking, three-point shot is good by Darrington. Now down the court goes CJ Jones. Shot no good. Down the court goes Darrington. Darrington just hit a three. He takes it himself. Goes up for a layup, and the fancy schmancy type of goal goes well for Mr. Jonathan Darrington. A little extra on that layup attempt as on the other end, Booker Jr. misses a three. Rebound goes to number 4 of Team Dark. That is number 4 of Team Dark. That's Mr. Joseph Alvarado of Fort Miller. He is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. You saw that lay-in by Mr. Jonathan Darrington and really was able to go around and put it up and in. As we look at the replay, that's just fancy schmancy stuff right there. You don't see that. You don't see that often during games, but Darrington, he's such a talented man, 7th grader from Ridgeview Middle School, and he's excited going to the bench because he knows what he just did. If he did it at a higher level, that's SC top 10 worthy. Here's the free throw. Second one is good by Joseph Alvarado. Down the court goes for the Light team. That's number 25, Jeremiah Mason of Awanee Middle School. He puts up a three. That's no good. Out of bounds. Dark team ball. A reminder, this is the first of 3 games today. Next game will be the girls' game at 5 p.m. Down the court goes Team Dark. With the ball is Sadu. Sadu dribbles inside, penetrates, up to the lane. That's good. That is Sajin Sadu of Computech Middle School, 7th grader, already with 4 points in this game. And now on the other end is Team Light. Loose ball kicked around, still stays with Team Light. As we look at the replay of Sajin Sadu from Computech Middle School, young Tiger, he could potentially, if he keeps up on this path, revive the Edison Tigers basketball program that's hit on hard times, as we see a three-pointer shot, no good, missed by Jeremiah Mason. On the other end, Sajin Sadu again with a lay-in. Sajin Sadu with 6. And so far, he's one of the top scorers in this game as an off-balance three is shot, no good. That attempt was by Malachi Barnes. Now on the other end, around the perimeter, inside pass to number 12, and a fadeaway jumper by Zachary Chachan of Kastner. Chachan of Kastner got the ball inside and put up a post fadeaway, as on the other end we see floater no good. Rebound. On the other end, three-point shot by Sadu's no good. The post move, rebound. That's by Titus Kajabi of Kastner, and he puts it up and in. Titus Kajabi making a force in the paint with his rebounding and his second chance point. A lot of potential with this young man from Kastner. Now baseline jumper, no good. Rebound by Malachi Barnes is off. Second chance points off. Now on the other end, here comes a bruising force from Kastner Middle School. That was Zachary Chahan. He draws the foul. He's going to the line for 2. And really, this is a great thing getting done by Mr. Demetrius Porter, able to put this together. As you see, John misses the first. And a whole new set of substitutions come in. On the floor for Team Dark, you have the return of Donovan Darrington from Ridgeview. Then from Sanaya, Eric Johnson. Also on the floor for Team Dark is number 23. That's Javon Mateo Braggs. Right, up the court now for Team White is Danielle Booker Jr. He's had the ball in his hands quite a lot. Attempts an inside pass. Inside is good to CJ Jones. Now inside to the big man. Colin David Dodds unable to get it to go. Espinoza on the other end. Attempts a three, that's short. Rebound, Booker Jr. Booker Jr. down the court. Loses the ball, dives for it, loses it again to Darrington. Darrington on the opposite end for Team Light, Team Dark. Darrington has Booker Jr. on him. Inside pass to Jose Aguilar. Aguilar now penetrates in. Spin move, post move. Oh, just a little too much. Rebound, Booker Jr. Booker Jr. around the perimeter. Good move put on, but loses the ball. Now back to Darrington. Breakaway, lay-in is good. Off the assist from Javon, from Jose Aguilar. Team Dark has 2 number 23s on the floor right now. Jose Aguilar, number 23 from Rio Vista, and Javon Mateo Braggs from John Muir. One way to tell them apart is Aguilar is the big man inside. Mateo Braggs a little shiftier. And speaking of shifty, look at Darrington finish at the rim with the lay-in. As right now, Team Dark has really put it on Team Light. 25-6 is the score. Second free throw is good. Now Team Dark leads 25-7. Team Dark now with Sadu at the point. Sadu's had 6 points so far today. Sadu tries to have inside Euro step and misses it. Second chance bucket put in by number 14. By number 14, that was Titus Kajabi. On the other end, Daniel Booker Jr. has his shot blocked, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. And they actually decided it was not a shooting foul, not in the act of shooting. Instead, it'll just be a standard blocking foul. Team Light still has the ball on the other end. With the ball for Team Light is Jaleel Jackson. Jaleel Jackson misses it, has his lay-in. Rebound is good, though, by Dodd. And he's had a couple in this game. Colin David Dodd from Pioneer Middle School. Now on the other end, Shadin Sadu. Sadu inside pass. Back to Sadu. Sadu's three is money from the bank. He is on fire today for Team Dark. That's 9 points for Sadu, the 7th grader from Computech Middle School. Now Daniel Booker Jr. puts a move on. Misses a pull-up jumper. Fight for the rebound. Dodd has it. Dodd passes out. Three-pointer, no good. In and out. Rebound by Team Dark. Titus Kajabi brings it in. Sindhu now inside pass. Intercepted by Team Light. Young man with the ball with Team Light does not have a jersey number on. He is also not wearing a light color. He still plays for Team Light anyways. Pass outside to Daniel Booker Jr. Daniel Booker Jr. is fouled in the act of shooting this time, and that will be 2 shots. And look at Sajin Sadu. What I see from this young man is his ability to score from all over the place. Now, I know these are middle schoolers, but the moves he's putting on kids here is like James Harden worthy. The step back, three-pointer, the Euro step, the tough lay-in, as you see the free throw go in by Daniel Booker Jr. Sajin Sadu of Computech Middle School is playing a little bit like James Harden, not in terms of just the talent level, but in terms of the way he plays the game, which is just with the Euro step and the lay-in and the three-point shooter. I don't mean to cause a big hoopla about Sadu by comparing him to James Harden, but, with the scoring performance he's put on so far, it almost warrants it as Booker Jr. misses that free throw. Sajin Sadu pulls up for a three. Oh, almost in and out. And the rebound by Booker Jr. Booker Jr. on the other end, dribbling around. He has great ball handling technique. He's able to get to the hoop very well in this first half. And missed possession. Turnover by Team Light on the other end, Sadu. Sadu closely has Booker Jr. on him. Double teamed, kicked out of bounds. Last touch by Team Dark. It'll be Team Light ball. Now on the other end, Malachi Barnes. 3-point shot in the corner, no good. Fight for the rebound. This is going to be a jump ball. On the floor right now for Team Light is number 14, Shante Kimball from Pioneer Middle School. Along with number 10, Lucas Jones. As Marco Espinoza goes in for the lane. He is a hot scorer right now for Team Dark. Also with the ball, Malachi Barnes for Team Light. Passes outside to Jones across the perimeter. Screen set by Kimball. Now inside of Kimball. Pick and roll attempt, no good. Picked off by Espinoza on the other end. Espinoza to Harrington. Darrington with a three. That's money in the bank for Darrington. He's had a couple of those already in this game. Malachi Barnes now has Darrington on him. Malachi Barnes inside pass to number 99 of Team Light. That is Jackson Richardson of Closer Island Middle School. Richardson with his first points. Darrington on the other end with a 3. No good. Rebound by Richardson. Richardson now has Darrington on him. Passes out to Jones. And now Team Light in transition. Jones pulls up for a 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. Another jump ball. This one's going to Team Light. As you look at the replay of Darrington, that's straight cash money right there. You see Darrington pull up from 3. That's danger if you're Team Light. Now Richardson in. That's an air ball. Long pass. A little too much for Mr. Espinoza from Casner, Marco Espinoza. He's had a couple points in this game. He has put up a good performance. A lot of the Team Dark players have put up a great performance. They're up 35-11 with just over 7 minutes left in this first half. Pull up 3, no good by Malachi Barnes. Now on the other end, Michael Espinoza. He's in transition. Espinoza puts a move on Jones. Espinoza gets to the line. Tries to get to the rim. Instead gets to the line. Foul by Lucas Jones of Granite Ridge Middle School. And Michael Espinoza going to the line for a couple. Misses the first one. And on Team Doug, there's a couple Kastner players. You got Titus Kajabi, number 14, 8th grader. You also got Michael Espinoza, who's at the line right now. He's only in 7th grade. But you also got Zachary Chachan of Kastner. He's in 8th grade. He's also number 12. And he's on the floor right now for Team Dark. So right now for Team Dark on the floor, quickly, you got Chachan, you got Titus Kajabi, you got Michael Espinoza, you got, as you see, fight for the rebound. And that was done by another Kastner player. That was Chachan. Chachan tries going up for a lane. That's no good. Chachan is fouled. He's also one of those Kastner players. So again, continuing on with the players in dark, trying to keep track of this. You got Chachan, you got number 23, Javon Mateo Braggs. And then you got Titus Kajabi of Kastner. And then you got from Fort Miller, Joseph Alvarado. Substitutions in for Team Light. Checking into the game for Team Light is their big man, number 35, Colin David Dodd. Second free throw is no good by Chachan. On the other end, number 13, CJ Jones. Pass inside, layup no good. Rebound, Kajabi. Kajabi, stutter step. Inside, passes out to Alvarado. Alvarado's 3. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Chachan. Chachan, inside pass to Mateo Braggs. Loses the ball. CJ Jones in transition for Team Light. Jones inside pass, intercepted by Titus Kajabi. Now to his teammate. No good. Now Kajabi steals it back, and the lay-in. Kajabi putting on a show on both ends of the floor, as on the opposite end, CJ Jones can't get his layup to go. Now Mateo Braggs. Team Dark up 38-11 with 3:50 remaining in this game. 5 inside the post. Kajabi misses the first one, gets a second chance, misses that, gets a third chance, misses that. Mateo Braggs gets a chance, but Kajabi with another rebound. And he traveled. Kajabi got 4 rebounds in that one possession, but Team Dark unable to get it to go. As now they will call timeout with 3:33 remaining in the first half. Team Dark's up 38-11. And this broadcast of the Middle School All-Star Game is brought to you by Exposure Sports. Visit them at exposuresportselite.com. Also brought to you by the NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp, a 5-day overnight camp for 4th to 12th graders Register now with a $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. Also brought to you by Recruiting Boost, the athletic college placement service. Straight Sports, custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more. That's straight, STR8 sports.com for more. The 4th annual All NorCal Games. The All NorCal Games return April 5th, 2020. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/ANG for everything All NorCal Games related and recaps from previous years. As we are back now, 38-11, Team Dark leads over Team Light. These are the names that Demetrius Porter has given the team based on the color of their jerseys. And a three-pointer is wet from number 25 of Team Light. That is none other than Jeremiah Mason of Ahwahnee Middle School. That's on the other end. Laying by Alvarado's no good. Alvarado does regain the ball, but he stepped out of bounds, and it's going back the other way. And that's pure right there. A great shot by Jeremiah Mason of Ahwahnee Middle School. Just down the street here from Hoover High School. Down First Avenue. Jeremiah Mason making his name known here at the Middle School All-Star Game. Mason again for a three. That one's no good. Down the court they go. Fast break. Stolen by C.J. Jones. C.J. Jones, long down court pass to Mason, and that was a big play down the court. Looked very physical, very violent. Luckily, no one's injured. But Mason went up for the shot, and he was fouled. He'll go to the line for two. Let's look at that play. Mason was clobbered, unintentionally, of course, as Sadu was just going up for the block. Misses the first. There's one more coming for Mason. Now comes Sadu. Down the court for Team Dark. Team Dark up 38-15, 1:40 remaining. Sadu. Outside pass to Darrington. Darrington's three. That's no good. Rebound by Daw for Team Light, and actually it'll be a jump ball. Still remains with Team Light. But that was Malachi, or rather, pardon me, that was Eric Johnson who fought for that ball with Dodd and forced a jump ball. Darrington now at the perimeter. Darrington putting up a move. Has the ball stolen by Jaleel Jackson and recovered again by Team Dark. Now Darrington with the lay-in. No good. Crossover by C.J. Jones. Outside pass. Three-point is no good. Rebound Michael Espinoza. Espinoza down the court pass to Sadu. Sadu stops, pops. Pull-up jumper is wet. That's a great shot by Sadu. C.J. Jones takes it himself inside the paint. That is no good, but he's fouled, and he goes to the free throw line. A lot of people here at Hoover High School for this event. The first annual middle school all-star game, and it'll only get bigger as the night goes on. Now on the opposite end, Darrington pulls up a off-balance floater. That's no good as the clock runs out. Second chance effort by Eric Johnson is unable to go. And that'll be the end of the game. So 20-minute game is how this goes. Actually, this will be halftime. So that's how this game will go. 2 20-minute halves. As right now, time is about 4:30. So figure the girls' game starts at 5 o'clock. You never know if they'll be able to run the second half of this game. We'll take a quick break. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Team Dark leading 40-15. And as Team Dark leads 40-15, We want to remind you this broadcast of the Middle School All-Star Game is brought to you by Exposure Sports. ExposureSportsElite.com. Visit them for details. Also brought to you by the NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight camp for 4th to 12th graders. Register now with a $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. Also, Recruiting Boost, the athletic college placement service. Visit their website. Straight Sports, custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more. STR8sports.com for more. 4th annual All NorCal Games. The All NorCal Games return April 5th, 2020. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/ANG for everything All NorCal Games related and recaps from previous years. And lastly, meetingroomsondemand.com. Affordable alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in Arizona, California, and Nevada.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Back to Hoover High School for the second half of this game. I just talked to Mr. Demetrius Porter. He is a great man for a great cause, putting this on to get exposure, which just happens to be the name of the sponsor for this game, Exposure Sports. Just get exposure to these young middle schoolers, to just, high school coaches here in the Valley or just fans. These middle schoolers are one day going to become high school stars. Just like we hear Cole Anderson, Jamal Pittman, those names often, we're going to hear these names like Michael Espinoza, Jeremiah Mason, Sajin Sadu, or Jonathan Darrington. We're going to hear those names sooner or later. So great exposure put on by Mr. Demetrius Porter for this event. But I talked to Mr. Porter. He said it's going to be two 24-minute halves for each game. So that was clarified. Obviously, this is the first time we're putting on this event. First time we're covering on NorCal Sports TV. So hopefully this is the beginning of a great partnership between these two great establishments. Anyways, here comes Team Light on the floor now. 3-point shot is no good. Rebound and fight for it is Michael Espinoza. He throws it down court. He has his teammate down court with him. The lay-in by Kastner's number 12. Zachary Chahan is no good. The three-pointer up is not good either. That was by Jose Aguilar. As now on the other end, here comes Team Light. Down the court pass. That is to number 2 of Team Light, Mr. Malachi Barnes. And that shot is no good either. Espinoza with another rebound. He manages to get those despite his smaller size. He's very athletic and able to speed in forward rebounds like that. Ball rips around, no good. Sadu gets the rebound himself. Tries to set a screen. Setting up a play. Sadu kicks it out to Aguilar. Aguilar puts a step on him. Now Espinoza with the ball. 22 minutes left on the game clock. Espinoza drains a three-pointer from downtown. And he rides the guitar as the referee shakes his head and smiles. Espinoza, he is some type of player, I'll tell you that, as he gets another steal. Espinoza on the fast break, he'll take it himself all the way, and the lay-in's good. Michael Espinoza, you might hear that name for Clovis West sooner rather than later. He's only in 7th grade, though. Now puts a move on him. Gives it a Team Light. Team Light. Jalen Mayberry. Here's C.J. Jones. Jumper no good. Jones gets his own miss. Inside of Dodd. Dodd. Jumper from the post is no good. Espinoza. Pass down court to his teammate. Chahan with the lay-in. This Kastner team is really great, and you know that because they have Espinoza, Chahan, and Kajabi, and they've all been 3 key contributors for Team Dark as C.J. Jones has the lay-in to good to go. And we'll see mass substitutions. All 3 Kastner players on the floor will exit and give way to a new set of players for Team Dark. On the court for Team Light, you've heard his name a couple times today. The point guard, Daniel Booker Jr. As on the opposite end, Team Dark pushing the pace. The layup was no good, but it still stays with Team Dark. Team Dark, man inside for a lay-in, is fouled and gets the bucket to go. And that'll be a 3-point play for number 9 of Team Dark. There's an argument, and they're going to scratch that play, actually. They're going to give it now to Team Light. So in alternate events, he never shot the free throw. And instead, buckets discontinued. This is going to be Light ball now. Booker Jr. now has possession. 3-point shot, no good. Fight for the board. And from Team Dark, Eric Johnson has it. Here comes Mateo Braggs. Mateo Braggs, post move off the backboard is good. He put a shimmy on him, and he got the shot to go in the post. Mateo Braggs now has Booker Jr. driving in on him. Booker Jr.'s off-balance jumper, no good. Down the other end, Booker Jr. fights for a steal. He gets it. Booker Jr. now with the lay-in. Off the side of the backboard, no good. New set of players coming in now as the Kastner players return. At least Chahan has. So does Michael Espinoza. So those 2 Kastner players return, and we'll see free throws from Booker Jr. He misses the first. Second free throw is no good, so he goes 0 for 2 for that. Team Light pulls up from 3. That's an air ball. Espinoza throws down court to his teammate again. The connection has worked all game today. Zachary Chauhan with the lane. Espinoza gets the assist off of the great down the court pass. Looked like Patrick Mahomes with that type of pass. Here's Booker Jr. Booker Jr. to the wing. Dribbles around. Jeremiah Mason tries passing inside. Spin move, post move is great. He led to say the spin move and the post move. That was number 14 for Team Light, Shante Kimball of Pioneer Middle School. Michael Espinoza, crossover move, pulls up from deep and sinks it. And every three-pointer brings a new celebration. First it was the guitar, now it's the bow and arrow. And we all see Espinoza and his ability to shoot the basketball and score from anywhere. Jeremiah Mason puts up a 3. That's no good. Espinoza now with the rebound. Espinoza has a screen set, pulls up for another 3. That one is just a little bit off. Rebound by Sadhu. Sadhu loses the ball now on the other end. Here is Jaleel to Jeremiah Mason. Jeremiah Mason misses his one-handed baseline jumper. A long pass to Espinoza to Sadhu. Sadhu's under the basket but decides to dribble out instead. Sadhu puts a move on Jaleel. Sadhu pass to Espinoza, pulls up from 3. And that is money in the bank. Now here is Shante Kimball on the wing. 3, deep 3 from Jeremiah Mason, and Mason missed that. Rebound by Jaleel. That one's no good. Here's Kimball with the lay in. The third chance point goes well for Team Light. Look at the replay of Espinoza's 3, and he just can hit it from outside. And, you know, he's showboating a little bit with every three-pointer. He has to get back on defense and, you know, defend as well. As he shoots another 3 that almost touches the roof of this building. And Espinoza's having fun. It's an all-star game after all, you know. Why not have fun? His team is up 60-19 in this one, as the clock will keep running for the remainder of this game with the score so lopsided. That's what Mr. Porter told me at halftime. They're going to keep a running clock in the second half. Off-balance shot by Mason is no good. Rebound by Kajabi. Kajabi takes it himself. Double dribble by Team Dark. Inside pass is mishandled by Team Light. That goes the other way. Referees for this game are close friends with Porter. And really, Porter really brought a lot of people together for this one. As you see Team Light now in transition on the fast break, breaks down. A three-point shot from deep by the big man. That's no good. Down the court pass. Try to go for a lane. That is off as well. And the ball's flying everywhere. Lots of turnovers for both squads. Now with the ball, number 4 is Joseph Alvarado. Kicks it to the corner for Tanner Wilson of Torones. Wilson pulls up for 3. That's off. Here's another three-pointer for Team Dark. And that one's good. So that was a great three-point shot by Team Dark, and they keep on keeping on with this lead. They're adding on top of it, up 63-19 with 14:15 remaining. That three's off by Malachi Barnes. On the other end, Alvarado with contact, gets a layup to go. And more on just how much it took for Mr. Demetrius Porter to put this together. He knows the refs really well. He's able to get them contracted for this. He has a man in the press row running the show and having the rules. As you see, another three-point shot by Team Dark. And, you know, a lot went into this planning. He was running around the game trying to get everything set up and situated. And I walk up to him asking him for rosters. And, you know, what a great man. I met him for the first time today. Demetrius Porter really did a good job putting this together. It's running rather smoothly. Also running rather smoothly is Team Dark. They are really putting it on right now for Team Light. CJ Jones gets it to go, stops the run for Team Dark, but Team Dark is still in command of this game, 65-21. As the deep three-pointer is shot, and that is hit again by Team Dark, and it's 68-21. Another mass substitution as both sides switch out the five on the court. So Team Light behind. It's unlikely they'll win this game. They are down 47 points with 12 minutes remaining, but a comeback is possible. That's definitely sure. That missed layup hurts them, but the rebound and the put-in by Kimball. Kimball and Dodd are both on the floor. They both come from Pioneer Middle School, the front court. They're both really tall. You know, Pioneer Middle School, they have a great front court, and both the mates are on the floor right now for Team Light. Now here's a three-point shot by Team Light. That's no good. Here's Michael Espinoza on the other end. Espinoza kicks it to the corner for Darrington. Darrington's three. Just a little off. Mason tries driving in. He is double teamed. And Espinoza steals it. He's had a couple of those so far in this game. Espinoza behind the back pass to Sadu. Sadu gives it to Darrington inside. And that's just great passing and even better teamwork for Team Dark. If you didn't know this was an all-star game, you think they've been playing together for a couple of months now. Ball stripped again. Espinoza has it again. Espinoza kicks it to Sadu. Sadu's three. Just a bit off. Here's Jaleel Jackson. Jackson inside, contact, no foul called. And let's look at the replay of the great teamwork you see here. You know, teamwork makes the dream work. I believe in that saying. And you see it right there. Two great passes from Espinoza and Sadu to set up that Darrington layup. Missed the layup. Rebound Alvarado. And it's not stolen by Team Light. Jeremiah Mason has it. Pass inside to Dodd. Ball's loose. Jaleel Jackson has it again. Jackson down the baseline. Can't get that layup to go either. Alvarado loses the ball out of bounds. And one of the few turnovers that the Team Dark All-Stars have had today. It's been a great game in terms of taking care of the ball and being efficient scoring for Team Dark. As Team Light will keep possession of the ball. And three-point shot is off by Chauhan. Bringing it up the court now for Team Light is CJ Jones. Light All-Stars down 70-23, 9:20 remaining in this game. Here's Booker Jr. Handoff, double team. Malachi Barnes double team, passes off to Booker Jr. Booker Jr.'s three is off. And Kajabi gathers the long rebound. Here is Alvarado for the triple, no good. On the other end, CJ Jones. His off-balance layup is no good, but the rebound and the second chance bucket by number 99, Jackson Richardson of Closer Island. Number 99, you don't see that number often in basketball. Hook shot by number 23, Javon Mateo Braggs of John Muir. And, you know, I think something I see about these players, I'm seeing a lot of, is just their aggressiveness in terms of the fast break. You know, I saw Espinoza pass the ball down the court a lot like Patrick Mahomes did. Just, you know, very aggressive and to the hoop a lot of the time. You see that right there with number 14, Kajabi, with the lay-in. And you just see them really attacking the basket a lot. You see again right here, Booker Jr., shots blocked by Chahan. You almost can see the future of high school basketball with these types of games. An all-star game like this, these are the best of the best when it comes to the middle school level. And you see a lot of threes. You see a lot of scoring. And you see a very fast pace. So if you're a fan of high school basketball and you're watching this game, you might say that this is a glimpse into the future. A very fast-paced future. And now here down the court is number 12, Chahan. Jumper is good to go. And Chahan and Espinoza, those two have been the big scorers for Team Dark. Just under 7 minutes remaining now. 76-25, Team Dark leads. Inside pass to Richardson. Knocked out of bounds by Chahan. Still stays with Team Light. As mass substitutions enter now. Back on the floor for Team Dark is number 61, Sajin Sadhu. As you look at the replay of the last bucket. Malachi Barnes had a shot blocked by Sadhu. CJ Jones recovers it. Still Team Light ball. Booker Jr. feigns the three. Feigns it again. Back to CJ Jones. CJ Jones. Pump fakes once. Kicks it to Sadhu. Sadhu steals it. CJ Jones just passes it to Sadhu. Sadhu now from three. Off. In transition. The under the hand pass leads to a three in the corner. Lucas Jones from Granite Ridge with the three-pointer. And that was a great pass by Jones to hit Jones in the corner. CJ Jones now from Scandinavian Middle School. Euro step. Floated his way to the rim. It looks so graceful. Euro step, call it a two-step, call it whatever you want. He blew his way by the defender to get to the bucket there. Here's Sadhu now on the other end. Sadhu. Crossover. Man, Sadhu has some moves. He can handle the ball well. Sadhu again has it. Dribbles. He's double teamed now. Shot no good. Team Light has it. Player for Team Light's wearing dark colors, but that doesn't matter. Jeremiah Mason says he's fouled, and the ref agrees with him. See the pass, no look pass. Threw it at his waist level, CJ Jones did, and hit Lucas Jones in the corner for a three. That ball is knocked out of bounds again. This time, it's staying with Team Light. And errant pass, knocked out of bounds by Sadhu. Still Team Light ball. Here's Jeremiah Mason. putting a move on him. Pulls up from 3, deep range, and that's off. Long rebound goes out of bounds. Team Dark ball. Here's Darrington, loses the ball. Diving Jeremiah Mason, can't get it to go. Can't recover the ball. Now on the other end is Darrington from the corner. And he's playing his guitar as he has a 3-point shot. And Darrington is such a great player to watch just because of his energy and his ability to score from all over the place. As he almost blocked that shot. Instead, it's a foul on Jaleel Jackson. He'll go to the line for a couple. As you look at a replay of that Darrington 3-pointer. And really, that was great to see. Does Darrington get that wide open? You really wonder the defense on Team Light to let Darrington get that wide open, because Darrington's hit that shot a couple times today. And if you're Darrington, if you're left open for that 3-pointer, well, you'll take that and you'll make that. Jaleel Jackson's second free throw is not good. Now here is Michael Espinoza with the ball. Drives inside, and that is good. Lay-in's good. He has had a dominant game today, and he is a good bet. He is the player of the game after this one. 3-point shot. Bounces around the rim. That is no good. Malachi Barnes has been cold shooting from the arc today. We have 2:11 remaining in this game. Team Dark leading 81-30, and it's a running clock, so we have 2 minutes in real time left in this one. Fight for the board. Kajabi gets it, loses it. Now to Booker Jr. from 3. That's no good. Kajabi gets the rebound again. Down the court pass to Kachan. Kachan set a lob up for Espinoza, but Jahan's pass is a little too shallow, and Espinoza wasn't able to get it to go. Knocked out of bounds still by Team Light, Team Dark possession. 3-pointer, no good. Here's Richardson, bringing it across the timeline. Booker Jr. dribbling around, surveying the scene. Screen set. And here in the post, double teamed, and he's fouled. That is number 14 for Team Light. That's Shante Kimball from Pioneer Middle School. So the seconds are ticking down here despite the free throw. It's a running clock, so now we have 50 seconds remaining in this one. Kimball shooting the free throws. And coming up next are the girls all-star game. And we have a couple of players from all around the valley. We got Mendota, Merced, GSA Prep, all over the place. And after those free throws, you got Team Dark, and Team Dark will slow it down and dribble the ball out. Michael Espinoza will take a long 3, and if you're Michael Espinoza, you're just trying to add on to the score. No-look pass to Lucas Jones is no good. Lucas Jones misses the layup. Lucas Jones now on the other end gets a bucket after the steal from Michael Espinoza. And Espinoza and Daniel Lucas Jr., they're still playing hard despite it being a couple seconds left in the game. Now the game is over, so final score 81-30, Team Dark. We'll be back on NorCal Sports TV with the player of the game. Stay tuned.